It had been a simple oversight, Eric leaving his phone on the table while he showered. The ringing startled Alice, and without thinking, she answered. "Hello." A woman's voice, sharp and suspicious, crackled through the receiver. "Who is this? Where's Eric?" Alice's blood ran cold. I'm a friend. He's in the shower." "A friend, huh?" The woman scoffed. "Listen, sweetheart, I'm his wife. And if you know what's good for you, you'll stay the hell away from him." The phone clattered to the floor, Alice's hand trembling as she processed the devastating truth. Eric was married. He had a wife, Trina, who lived in Norfolk, Virginia, and who, according to Eric's panicked explanations later, was the reason he was always broke. She apparently cleaned out his bank account every payday, leaving him with barely enough to scrape by. But the revelations didn't stop there. A misplaced pay stub revealed another layer of deceit. Child support payments to a woman named Bernadette. 2 children, not one, born from a relationship during Eric's night school days. Alice confronted him, her voice shaking with rage and heartbreak. "You lied to me," she screamed, tears streaming down her face. "You're a liar and a cheat." Eric, cornered and defensive, lashed out. "So what? It's none of your business. And besides, you're the one who's pregnant, not me." The argument escalated, fueled by Alice's pain and Eric's callous indifference. They broke up, the fragile threads of their relationship snapping under the weight of his betrayal. Alice, overwhelmed and heartbroken, retreated into the fractured landscape of her mind. But this time, it wasn't Gigi who emerged to shield her from the pain. It was Annabele, a male alter whose presence had always been subtle, almost imperceptible. Annabele, unlike the others, saw something in Eric that Alice couldn't, or perhaps refused to see. He saw a strength, a dominance, a potential for protection that resonated with his own masculine energy. Annabele, with his quiet confidence and his pragmatic approach to life, took control. He brushed aside Alice's tears and anxieties, dismissing them as weakness. He looked at Eric, not with the naive adoration of Alice, but with a calculating gaze, assessing his potential value. "He's not perfect," Annabele thought, his voice a low rumble in the back of Alice's mind. "But he's strong. He can provide. And maybe, just maybe, he can keep us safe." "We can make this work," Annabele said, his voice taking on a deeper, more assertive tone. "We just need to play our cards right." Alice, lost in the labyrinth of her own mind, watched helplessly as Annabele took the reins. She didn't understand his motives, his sudden assertiveness, but she was too exhausted, too broken, to fight back. She felt a strange detachment from her own body, as if she were watching a play unfold on a distant stage. Annabele's actions, his words, felt foreign, disconnected from her own desires and intentions. But she couldn't muster the energy to intervene, to reclaim control. The retest loomed, a menacing reminder of her precarious position in the Navy. She failed, the news crushing what little hope she had left. She returned to Chief Mixel's office, her body heavy with dread, her mind a battlefield of conflicting emotions. He looked at her, his eyes cold and calculating. "Seaman Golden, I'm a man of my word. You failed the test, and now you're out." Alice felt a surge of desperation. She couldn't leave. She had nowhere to go. "Please, Chief," she begged, her voice cracking with emotion. "Give me another chance. I'll do anything." A flicker of something predatory crossed his face, a glint of cruel amusement in his eyes. "Anything?" Alice nodded, her throat constricting with fear.